Why are you here? How do your weapons work?
Christopher, I did not know they were doing this to you guys.
Hi, I'm Nat, he's Matt, and we've got your geek news right here.
And this week it's a preview of one of the most original and interesting looking sci-fi movies I can remember. District 9.
With The Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson producing, and a newcomer named Neill Blomkamp directing, there's definitely good reason for this to look as original as it does.
But with no known stars, District 9 has relied on a very cool viral marketing campaign, and I've got to say that in Toronto, it's definitely working.
Oh my gosh, you may have seen the buses or subway terminals or even entire buildings painted with posters saying, "For human use only," or "No non-humans allowed." Well, that's been District 9's advertising campaign, and it's been so much fun to follow.
But now that we've got some clips and interviews to show you, it looks like the approach that Jackson and Blomkamp are taking on District 9 is very unconventional all around.
Which is awesome.
MNU agents, open the door, please. Hello? Okay. We are here to serve you an eviction notice.
The aliens have to be evicted from District 9 and the township shut down before it explodes like a powder keg.
That's one of the problems. The humans very quickly sort of start taking advantage of them.
MNU is trying to move the aliens for humanitarian reasons, but the real focus is weapons.
More and more gets put into the hands of this kind of moralless conglomerate, and the aliens are at that company's mercy.
The movie wasn't going to have a traditional screenplay. We wanted it to be very spontaneous, very funny, witty, and be largely improvised, following a story structure that we carefully worked out.
The ship appears to be stopping over Johannesburg City.
The difference is here that they are homeless. They pitch up on our doorstep in their life raft, and we gave them a chunk of earth.
Multinational corporation has stepped up to the plate and provided these guys with accommodation.
They've been in this camp for a long time, and there's a lot of hidden weapons in there. So by moving them, they're sort of like a double benefit, really. You're going to get them further away from people. That's what Vickers knows. That's what everyone knows at the time. You know, it's like, don't worry, these creatures are going to be away, and we're going to give them better housing. But once they're all out, we can really look for the weapons. We can really see now what other weapons have these guys, you know, been smuggling down from the ship.
What we do here is we engage with the alien on behalf of MNU and on behalf of humans.
And in doing that, Vickers runs into some pretty bad problems that he unexpectedly encounters in the township of District 9, and it leads him to fear for his life. He's on the run from the authorities.
I know what is going on.
Oh my God. There's a lot of secrets in District 9.
From the scripted improvisational nature of the screenplay to the digital red camera that Peter Jackson is in love with, this movie is taking some very different routes than most films.
Exactly, and judging by the low caliber of scripts that some of this summer's blockbusters has kind of pawned off on it.
G.I. Joe!
Anyway, I for one am looking forward to seeing a different creative process shape in this movie.
Absolutely, and on top of all of that, the alien-human segregation storyline, and it taking place in South Africa.
It's so appropriate!
It's such an amazing parallel for our own history.
Exactly, the plot of District 9 has such a delicious opportunity to have some real social commentary and deal with some real issues in our own world.
Which, honestly, any science fiction worth its salt has been doing since Gene Roddenberry.
We're coming to you from District 9, the area set up to separate aliens from humans.
In its essence, I think it's about two groups, two races meeting head on. And I think that's just born out of me growing up in South Africa.
An important message from MNU. Your area is on high alert. Report any of the following non-human activity to us immediately. Non-humans crossing the border of District 9, gathering in groups of 2 or more, demonstrating aggressive or suspicious behavior of any kind.
MNU, keeping humans safe by keeping non-humans separate.
Vickers' story is definitely about a level of self-awareness, a person who's in a certain little closed-off world, suddenly becoming aware that all the things he thought, all the things he trusted, all the things he believed and thought were so important and so real and so much part of his identity fall away. So at the real deep, almost mythological level, it's that fundamental question really, who are we, who am I?
This is an amazing fight.
I haven't seen this type of setup. I don't know, this has got the markings there of, so it's definitely alien, but it's not a weapon.
He's on the run from the authorities, and the only people he can turn to for help are the aliens themselves, the people that he's been oppressing.
He's such a rule follower, and his point of view is so narrow that he just lives his life with blinders on. And so and that's why in the film, when everything starts getting peeled away and he starts to see the real environment that he's created, you know, this incredible arc starts to take place.
Okay, all right, that's unacceptable. Okay, that is unacceptable.
He's realizing that his life as he knew it is essentially over.
He quickly goes from becoming a nobody to being the most valuable person on the planet.
From the very first teaser of this movie, I've been on the edge of my seat. I just can't wait to see what District 9 has in store for us.
Now, with no stars to show off in the trailers, there's been a lot of mystery and suspense that they've been selling to us instead of rampant scenes from the film. So, whether Neill can actually pull off a successful first feature film with style, it really remains to be seen.
Who knows? But we'll be tracking down a midnight screening for this one for sure, and you can look forward to a review right after.
And let us know what you're hoping to see from District 9 on yourgeeknews.com.
He's entered District 9. There's a lot of secrets in District 9. Find the freak.
Don't give up on me, baby. I will find a way.
I just want everyone watching this to learn from what has happened.